Hey, this is Wynonah Bush, and I am live in gorgeous, sunny Sydney, Australia. I bet you're wondering why I'm sitting here with a monkey and a banana on my head. It's because I'm here to tell you about the first program, and I'm very excited to do so. How did I get involved in Lego from the beginning? Well, 5 years ago, I got involved at the Higher Education Center as a Lego, and that's First Lego League, referee. I loved it so much, and I had such a really good time wearing crazy hats and interacting with the kids that the next year and the next 4 years, I actually was the Lego tournament MC, the crazy MC with all the crazy hats. So that's how I first got involved in First Lego League. So some people might want to know what I personally do to prepare for tournaments. Now, I have to say, I've always had the most easy job. All of the tournament directors and the folks who do all of the hard work with the paperwork and getting the teams registered and making sure that the event itself runs like clockwork. I don't have to do any of that. Basically, I just have to know how to have fun and to interact with the kids, and I'm just a big kid myself, kind of like Peter Pan. So I really don't have to do much other than, obviously everybody who's involved with the tournaments and with Lego League try to familiarize themselves with what the tournament is about and what's going to be going on with the kids. So for me, it's just about making sure that the tournament is running smoothly in the arena, making sure the biggest thing is the whole 3, 2, 1 Lego, keeping time, making sure that the countdowns are correct, and calling time when the teams have finished the run of the arena. So that's all I have to do to prepare. Not much. I do have to buy some crazy hats, but that part's easy. Most people ask, why would you volunteer for Lego League? Now, anyone who knows me knows that I'm not necessarily a math genius, but that's kind of why I do volunteer for Lego, because, if I feel like if I maybe had this type of program when I was going to school, that maybe I would have been more encouraged to go into STEM programming, and that's science, technology, engineering, and math, so maybe my math would have been fabulous, and I could have, been a geologist, or maybe gone to Mars on a NASA mission. So that's kind of at the core of what Lego strives to do. So they want to bring people in, or kids into STEM, and especially girls, because girls are kind of in the minority when it comes to engineering and math and becoming an astronaut maybe. So that's what Lego does. So that's why I personally got involved. I mean, aside from it being the most fun you can have in a one-day period, it's an excellent program, and it's one that I highly recommend parents getting their kids involved in. So, what is the atmosphere like on the day of the tournament? Well, do you see this monkey on my head? It's crazy! It's like bananas crazy. Let me tell you, look, I had probably the most fun job at the tournament as the MC, because all I got to do was talk, which may not be good at, but I sure like to do. And I'm out there and I'm dancing and I'm having fun, because the great thing about being in the arena at a Lego tournament and at any of the first events is that the music is pumping and the kids are dancing and it gets them excited. There is an energy. There is an energy about these tournaments. So the atmosphere is just crazy, and it's bursting with energy, and these kids have so much excitement. It definitely is not for the faint of heart, or for anybody who prefers something boring, because it is not boring. So if someone were to ask me, what do you love so much about Lego League? It's the same thing that makes me love First, the entire program, and that is that the kids that we're volunteering for and encouraging, these are the kids that tomorrow are going to be inventing some amazing things. They're going to be finding cures to the diseases that ail us. They're going to be finding ways to overcome natural disasters. These are the kids that are going to be going to Mars. These are the kids that are going to be inventing some really, truly cool things that I hope I live to see, that are going to make our lives just wonderful and easier. And these are the kids that are just going to accomplish so much. And why are they going to accomplish that? And it's because they were a part of First. It's a program that encourages growth and study and exploration, and gives these kids confidence. It helps instill confidence in these kids and gives them a platform to show off what they can do. These kids, they may not play a sport like football or rugby or soccer, but they're still getting to compete and they're still getting to participate as a group, but they're doing something important and something very academic, and that it's gonna like follow them for the rest of their lives. So that's why I love Lego. I would like to encourage you all to visit www.firstaustralia.org and check out our programs and the wonderful, really big things that are happening down here for us. First Australia is run out of Macquarie University and the Department of Engineering, with Lou Ann Heimlich at the helm. So if you have any questions or you want to come to Australia and bring your team to compete, then be sure to visit the website and find out information on regional tournaments that may be something that you could be a part of. If not, we will see you hopefully in St. Louis at the big national tournament for First Lego League. And I'm happy to report that now, because of the first Lego League at the Southwest Virginia Higher Education Center, of which I volunteered for the last 5 years and had such a really good time, I'm now on board with Macquarie University in Sydney, Australia. Macquarie University runs the first programming for the entire country of Australia. That encompasses the first Lego League, like we have at the Higher Education Center. It also has the first Tech Challenge and the first robotics competition. And icing on the cake, I get to come to the Australian Computers and Education Conference, which is where I am today, and that is in Adelaide, Australia. So I'm going to show you what I've now gotten to do. Although I've been an MC for the past 5 years, I've just been taught to program a first Lego League robot. So I'm going to show you what I programmed it to do for this year's challenge. So we'll see if this works. This is very simple. The theme this year is world-class learning, so I'm going to try to put these rings on that challenge in the corner. Well, it's supposed to work, and it can, and these kids are smart enough to do it, and that's why I'm so excited to be involved in the program and to be involved with First Australia. So stay tuned, more great things to come.